got a crush on someone. Guess who? I've got a crush on you.
Tell me about your childhood crush.
Well, I should first start out by saying I was a good student, and I think it was motivated by my crush, whom was my teacher. I had a crush on my teacher.
Girl.
And I feel weird because there's definitely still some feelings there, even though he's probably like 50 years old now. He's, yeah, for sure. For sure. But yeah, my obsession, I think I just always really liked older men.
Okay.
Older than me. I'm not saying I like old men. I'm saying older than me. Like I like somebody with some experience. Yeah. And so it was I was a kid. It was my 6th grade teacher. I'm not going to say his full name because I feel like, I don't know, it feels weird to say his full name, but we'll call him Mr. B. Mr. B.
How did Mr. B look to you?
I mean,
what was the attraction?
I really liked that he was black. He was a black man, and he just like reminded me of like my favorite people in my family, which I don't know if that's weird.
It's Freudian.
Yeah, it's Freudian. It's a little it is weird, but you know, it's all about being aware. So what did I like? Yeah, he was very encouraging. I feel so weird talking about this. I haven't thought about him in forever. He played basketball. Come on.
Yeah, black man.
Yeah, he was a black man who played basketball. And he just, I feel like the boys in my middle school at that time, I just like wasn't feeling it. Everybody was trying to be like a gangster, and he was just like, he would come to school with like a nice shirt and a tie. I was so into that.
Almost like it was part of his dress code.
It was like almost like he had to do it. Weird. But yeah, I remember this time when it was like maybe halfway through the first semester. I got really fucking sick. I had an asthma attack. And I had to go to the hospital, but like right before going to the hospital, we had like this big presentation. I don't even remember what the presentation was for, but I remember like as sick as I was like close to dying. And as sick as I was just like, I have to do this presentation for Mr. B. And my mom was like, no, Lauren, you need to like rest. Let's get you better. And somehow, I feel like my mom or dad, like it got back to him that I was like thinking about this presentation. It couldn't have been, it was 12th grade. No, 6th grade, sorry. But after I got better and I went back and like the big presentations had already been done, all the students did theirs already, he was just kind of like, I know you've been thinking about it and you're a good student and you do the work. I'm not gonna make you do this presentation if you don't want to. And I was like, no, I wanna stand up in front of the class and give this presentation because I wanna do this for you.
Aww.
And he was like, I respect that. I love that. And we just had like this very adult exchange, even though he was older than me. And I gave the presentation. I felt really proud of it. And in front of the entire class, he was like, I can't believe I almost didn't let you do that. And I was just like, oh my God, what? Was it that good? I don't think it was. In hindsight, it was just like, whatever, 5 minutes, done. But then he was like, okay, I'm gonna give you an A. And then he paused and he was like, no, you know what? I'm gonna give you extra credit. And I remember that moment, like whenever I'm feeling low, I'm just kind of like, he made me feel special. Like he recognized the work. And I still love you, Mr. B, if you're out there now. I don't think it was like, I don't think it was sexual. Like he was attractive, but it was.
It sounds like
I loved him.
You loved his spirit.
I truly loved his spirit. I loved being in his class. I was excited to go to his class every day. I mean, yeah. He's like the ultimate like memory for me of like Yeah, I liked school.
Your middle school.
My middle school crush was my teacher.
Girl, we all been there.
Yeah.
I think everyone's had a teacher.
Yeah, I mean, come on, teachers are the
people.
best. Teachers fucking rock.
They teach you.
Sorry, can I swear? Sorry.
Yeah, girl. I
Okay.
curse in this entire.
My mom hates when I swear.
Like Mr. B too.
Yeah. So yeah.
So what do you think about crushes in general? Like, how do you, like, when you think about the word, what?
Crush. Well, I think it's an appropriate word because that's kind of what's happening on the inside. Crush. Like your insides are crushed. And it sometimes sucks because it's like you are letting those feelings crush your heart because you think you're going to get rejected. Or at least, I don't know about you, but that's me. Like every time I've ever had a crush, I'm like, they're up there and I'm down here.
pedestal
Yeah. And even if they aren't that great, because I've had crushes before that are like shitty people.
Girl.
But you don't, yeah, you don't realize when you're crushing on them. The heart wants what it wants. Crush, yeah. Ouch.
Sweetie pie, all day and night time. Hear me sigh. I've never had the least notion that I could fall with so much emotion.